Well, hello, people. Uh, I don't really know what's going on out there, but, my intuition is telling me that there's a disturbance. But, that's kind of understandable with, um, you know, the pandemic going on. Everybody's all very, it's that kind of atmosphere. Everybody's kind of ready to kirk out, maybe, I guess you could say. Well, anyway, I don't have a lot of time. I have a doctor's appointment today, and that'll be done over the phone, and then another event, for a very special occasion, in memory of Christ. And I actually have to try and set up for all of that on top of trying to get myself together for that, and I guess I'm a bit, extra anxious on top of everything else because of, having to do all these preparations. So a little time to figure I could unwind, I suppose. And, yeah. And I do it with drawing. That's how I do. Let's see. And music. Always music. Yes. Everything that's wrong, leave it to the breeze. But you be you, and I'll be me. And I'll be me. Alright. So yeah. Oh yeah, there was something I meant to do on here. I don't know how well. Oh, really? Seriously? The pen's gonna decide not to work? This is a nice gel pen, though. Yeah, I didn't pick a good design right there. I figured it would make it hard to read, but I just really wanted that texture. Okay. Didn't mean to do that. Okay. So, I figured I don't normally do, like, tutorials or stuff like that. I don't want to give bad advice. I don't have formal training, and and honestly, I don't even really know how to explain how I do what I do. I just do it. And not only that, but I figure it's not really my place to do that sort of thing. But I don't know, I feel like give it a shot. I got nothing better to do. I don't know. It's kind of not my place, because people want their tips and tricks from people who have credentials. Maybe like a degree or actual work in the field. And I have none of that. I cannot find the pen I wanted to use. I don't even know what to teach anyway, really. Alright, maybe the music's too loud, I don't know. Oh, not only that, but all I have to work with is, I'm kind of not, I didn't get a wink of sleep, probably because I was so anxious. And I don't know what to even go over, really. And honestly, I haven't really done the thing in so long. I'm really out of shape. So, I know for me, when it comes to art block, or just a lack of ideas, wait, that's what art block is, or warm-ups, I always fall back to drawing things that I love to draw, things that how to describe it? Are fond, dear to my heart. Or, just things that really, there we go, really super appeal to me. Because how can you not like to draw stuff that really super appeals to you? So, and my phone, I only have a phone. I don't have special recording equipment. I don't have my phone. My tablet will only record 5 minutes worth of video. My phone will do up to 30. So, and I've already used a bit of a chunk of that, just yammering. And you might could say stalling, because I don't know what to talk about. I mean, draw. I don't know what to draw. Both, really. So let's warm up. Honestly, with the amount of time I'm working with, I don't even have time to warm up. What do? I have a picture in mind. Because there was this song by Thrice that I found, a song I hadn't heard by them before, and there was this one line in it, secondhand wings, that just totally, that's kind of what I feel like drawing, but that's a pretty personal picture. Well, hey, it's our cat. Hey, pretty girl. What have you been up to? All right. I see you. What you want? To go out? I hear you. What you want? Alright, you're gonna have to squeeze under that door. I'm not opening it for you. So, what to draw? Yeah, this is a brand new sketchbook too. I love these little things, pocket size. I can be like, gosh darn it, cat. Okay. That's a talky cat. So, what draw? I don't know. I never really feel comfortable drawing in front of people. Well, yeah, not really, no. Well, I would draw my baboos, but I don't, not in front of, not when people are looking. It's, so let's see. Well, anybody who knows me knows I love to draw anatomy. So, I know when I come back to drawing something after having not drawn for a good while, I tend to start over from scratch and, you know, just like refresh myself on things like anatomy and gesturing, figure drawing, things like that. So let's see. What would be a lovely pose? A lovely pose. I know there was this one picture of my favorite babu that I wanted to draw, but I'm not ready to go there. Not without the warm-ups. So when I, like, the training, when I was going through honing my particular process, I found, for me personally, that the whole start broad and then then work down to the fine details applied in the way that I was doing it, but still quite a bit of training to make it happen. Here we go. I knew I needed to pick a darker pen. This is the best one I've got on hand, because I don't have a lot of time. Please don't blotch, and please work. And it's not working. What else do I have? Yeah. Alright. I hate drawing in pencil, but this is the best thing I can find. So, maybe I should draw a little bigger than that. But, yeah, I'm going to draw a little bigger. So, yeah, I'd do the whole broad detail, which for me I found to be like the silhouette, just like the bare bone silhouette. Some kind of how I managed to start doing that. I have no idea how. I really don't. Yeah, this is already, I'm doing stuff that I didn't intend to do. Already. Just, it's, I can't explain how I do it. It's just not like just without taking time to go over what I'm gonna say. You know, and I can't talk and do stuff at the same time anyway. I love this song. Alright. I love the eyes. So, alright, okay. So I'm doing it wrong already. So like I said, for my my honing of this particular process, start with the silhouette. That's the broadest detail, and then sort of move into like the second, just one level up from broad, and I jumped straight to the eyes because I love the eyes. And that's just totally not how the proper way to do it. You know, it's not gotta do it that way every time, but when you're learning, this is, you know, when I was learning, this was how it needed. So first off, sort of separate out the arms, which, you know, I am an analytical artist, but it took quite some time. And there we go. I was jumping to I would say, like, this is the secondary detail, the silhouette of the arm, just the arm, but then I jumped to these details right here. I can't help it. This is how it is. Yeah. So I've been doing it off this way for so long. I seriously can't help but do it. But okay, so, and then his other arm is supposed to be like in a pocket, so you can't really see it behind his jacket. I think I want to put it up here and have it stick out there too. And oops. And so yeah, that was me sort of designing on the fly. Let's chisel out his jaw and neck. See, and I may as well put the cuff of his sleeve. Let's finish up the bottom of the jacket. And his torso. I mean, oh my, I don't know where that came from. Alright, and another difficult thing to try and nail is making sure everything, you know, lines up. So let's see, and let's get his legs in here. But for some reason, you know, because, you know, when it comes to drawing bodies, you got to understand that there's a flow. And you want things to mesh nicely, and then that creates an appealing pose. A very, let's see, aesthetic pose. Whereas if things do not flow and mesh, you know, smoothly, then you've got a very, you know, chaotic pose, which sometimes the picture you're working on calls for that sometimes. it'll call for something a little more gentler, depending on what you're going for with the picture. So I was going on about flow because there are lines on the body, and you know, it even transfers to, I would say, pants, like in the seams. So right here, where the zipper would go, is where I will start his leg, rather than, you know, where the leg actually should start. Let me think. I'm trying to do the leg closest this way, and then the leg furthest that way. But I had it the other way around in my mind when I first drew it. So what I actually intended when I first did this was to have this leg like so. And then here's the pocket and that seam, and then all these, I guess they do kind of help with, so yeah, this is how it goes for me when I try to jump back into doing stuff. Doesn't exactly work out well. See, and I guess he's kind of leaning up against the wall, but then, and another thing about this is you really have to have a pretty good vision, idea of what you are working towards right from the get-go, you know. Otherwise, you get stuff like this, where he's leaning up against a wall, but his jacket is super totally not showing that he's leaning up against the wall. Alright. Alright. And my favorite part to draw. Alright, so, yeah, I did it again. You can see I did it again. All the stuff that I wasn't supposed to do. The details and all that good stuff. But it is what it is. That's, you know, kind of how I've been doing it for a good while now. So that's kind of what I'm used to. Hands, maybe not the bane of my existence anymore. Yeah, I'm rushing now, because it's what, I have 7 minutes left to do the rest of this? The face is always the juicy part. See, but I super duper rushed this really badly, and I didn't warm up, and excuses, and yada yada, and making it a mine, making it a mine, touching upon the elements. And wow, that turned out really badly. But, you know, aside from having having my shoulder being looked over, it always makes me feel good to draw my favorite babu. Alright. Yeah. There you have it. That's the best I can do for you on the fly. Taking my time, control the elements, making it all mine, touching upon the elements, making it all mine. Oh yeah, when it comes to like the base, the broadest detail is what'll make it either work or fail. And it definitely takes how to say, you have to have a lot of mental discipline to be able to, well, maybe not a lot, not just to be able to distinguish this, but to be able to flip and switch and all of that, know when you're hitting tertiary or secondary, and then knowing when, in a bigger composition to, stop and take have a overview, and especially if you do your work digitally, then you definitely have to be very conscious of when you're zoomed in and you're working, and because you don't want to do that for a long time, because that'll screw you over in a heartbeat. Alright,